Let's see what we got here.
Oh!
What up, Rep Pack? It's your boy here, King Reptar, back with another video. I hope you guys are having an amazing day, and if you guys are, you know the drill. Production cell. Wow. It's like I'm a layer on top of a layer. How does this even work? Alright, flip. It's about to get a whole lot brighter, Rep Pack, because today we are on a trip. But not to our favorite rocket ship. We're going to Michael's Crafts.
No. That's not fun.
It is fun because today we're going to Michael's Craft Store because I have some stuff that was getting framed professionally. Professionally, Parker.
Okay, well, it's a little more fun.
Michael himself is back there framing it. Okay. I got some stuff framed, but what did I get framed? I'm not 100% sure yet, but what I paid for was a bunch of different SpongeBob production cels. Yes, and not just that, some original SpongeBob production sketches too. I figured, Rep Pack, you guys are absolutely loving the room. So many of you guys on Instagram have hit me up saying like, wow, this is literally like a dream room. Like, how do you not spend your entire day in that room? Like, it is literally insane. I am just so grateful that you guys love the room as much as I do. So, I was thinking, what we're gonna have to do, man, we have all the SpongeBob stuff in there. We gotta get something where it all starts, you know?
Agreed. So,
we're gonna be framing some stuff today. We're gonna be putting all the wall art on the SpongeBob gaming setup. So, first what we're gonna do though, we're gonna head over to Home Depot because we know nothing about hanging pictures.
wouldn't Michael's have the better things to hang pictures?
Michael's have the more expensive things.
That is, well, that's why they have like coupons for like 70% off everything all the time.
Yeah, 75% off if equals normal price at Home Depot. We'll just go skip the middleman here. We'll go straight to Home Depot. We're gonna look for one of those little laser things that make things straight. Picture frame straight. Yeah. And a bunch of other stuff to make sure we get these things on there well. Then we're gonna head to Michael's, pick up the frame photos, go back to the SpongeBob setup, and we're gonna lay this all out, baby. And not just that, we're gonna check out all these art styles because I have not got to see any of them. I have not got to see any of them except for like one or two, and not at all any of them in the frame. So let's head out. Okay, so we're at the Home Depot. So now that we're here, we're gonna go inside. We're gonna look for some wall hooks that look secure. Parker, your car is so white. It's like light itself is looking at me.
It would be whiter if it didn't have a coat of dirt over it.
It's also your forehead too. It's also very white.
Oh, yeah,
we're gonna go inside there. We're looking for some wall hooks and everything like that. So I'm gonna line things up. So let's see what we can find. Then we're gonna head over to the setup. All right, guys. So we got back from Home Depot and I got this thing right here. Press this button right here and then yeah.
Oh, damn.
You guys see it? You guys see it in the camera? All right, we got this on. Now that Parker 2020 went to 1818. Let's see what happens. We put it on the wall here. Put it like this. Just falls. Parker was like, oh, why does this thing have to make a sound? Wanna know why, Parker?
Yeah, well.
Oh, suction power.
Damn.
Yes.
It just, wow.
Yeah, literally, you level it out right here. So you try to get this bubble right here straight. And then you put it down, just like that. And this is where it sucks from right here.
Dang.
You could also use it to remove your nipples. Let's go ahead and put this down. What we're gonna do right now, Rep Pack, is inside here, these are my framed products. I have a framed, hopefully, it should be in there, some framed actual SpongeBob production artwork. And not just that, some original, coming over here. And not just that, I have a uncut wrap of freaking base set packs, dude.
No.
An original uncut wrap. Insane thing though, is when I bought it, dude, I bought it from an eBay seller named TCA Gaming, reputable among the best. And literally, I paid $100 for it. Those things are going for like $300 now.
Stop.
And then not just that, I also have a fossil wrap that is uncut as well. So we're gonna be popping these open, checking how the framing works, see how good of a job Michael's did. And then the goal is to figure out how to get all that stuff up there. So we're gonna be hanging up, for one, we're gonna be hanging these up right here. These are the limited edition TV guide. Let's play a clip of the moment these are actually received. Boom.
Damn.
So it makes a full-size, amazing SpongeBob photo out of original TV guide. But we actually put them all together now in the frames. We're gonna have to hang them up on the wall, but I think it should be like this, something like, yeah. Yeah. Then we got Squidward right there. Do you see now how it makes one full picture?
Oh yeah, dude.
So we're gonna have those hung up. These are the original TV guides for SpongeBob. Absolutely iconic. Get all four. You only got one per household, Parker.
Damn, so they just robbed other people's houses.
No. Yeah, maybe they did. We got all four right here. I like to imagine they weren't stolen. That maybe this is one rich guy who had 4 houses and got each one shipped to a different address.
That's just ridiculous.
Donald J. Trump. So right there we we got these. Now we're gonna reveal these. I just want to give you guys an update on these ones out there in the frame. They're going up there as well. Let's see what we got inside of this wrapping paper though. Okay, so based off the look, I'm thinking this has gotta be probably the sleeves or the wrap, huh?
I mean, yeah.
Imagine it was Christmas and your parents wrapped all your gifts in this paper. But they were really good gifts though.
Oh, well then that would be like a trigger in my head of like, oh my god, what's in there?
Let's pull this thing out of here though, and let's check it out. I hope they did a good job on the framing. Let's see it. Okay, the back looks clean. Let's pull it up. And hey, dude, that looks freaking fresh in there. I'm not gonna lie, they actually have like a lot of dust in there. But we gotta clean that out. We got the fossil wrap. We got Zapdos, we got Lapras, and of course we got Aerodactyl. But dude,
man, that looks clean, man.
That looks pretty damn clean. All right, next one coming out of here, we should have the base set one. So let's check this one out. I tried to make, like I said, this room, like literally get as many items as possible that literally you can look at and just identify immediately what era it comes from. So, I don't think anything does a better job than this right here. The original artwork for the base set packs. That one looks clean. There we go.
Yeah.
We got the Blastoise, Charizard, and also Venusaur. You can pause it right there if you need to see the full pack and all the all the artwork, all the different text. Every single thing is on there. It does not get cleaner than that, man. It does not get cleaner than that. All right, we got that one right there. Now we're getting into the production art. Let's see what we got in here. Now these are the ones that cost the most to frame. So hopefully they did the most of a good job on this one. Let's see what we got here. What do we have behind it? Oh, that looks so clean, dude.
Is that like lifted off?
Yes, the production cell. So this is a different layer than this layer is.
Oh my god, that is so cool.
We got Mr. Krabs right here. And you know we gotta put that one close to the grub.
Oh yeah, put it to the pineapple and the...
Let's take a shot right there, the grub next to the sign. Just to get the vibe, man. That thing looks so sick. So, if you were to watch SpongeBob, you could actually pause the show and find this frame in the show, and you'd be looking at the rep packs cell on TV. Right there, my first piece holding. Have it in the frame and everything. SpongeBob production art.
I think because I'm kind of realizing this too, so I almost also kind of want to clarify. You basically own that frame of the show.
Literally own the show now. We own a part of the show in the rep pack collection officially. So, this is not the only one though. Let's see what else we got in these last few. This one was probably, I sent them in for a reason. They're all my favorite. But this is probably my least favorite of the other ones.
I hate this one.
I love this one. I love this one. It's a 10 out of 10. So this is a lot about the next ones. All right, the next one's coming out of here. Let's see what we got. 3, 2, 1. Oh, dude! Right here, we have the actual production sketch for the Maniac. Dude, it's so sick. So this right here, guys, this outer frame would have been if you were watching on a TV kind of like this, but this inner screen at this time, this would have been more of a TV like this.
Wow.
So they frame it all the way around, and often you'll see, even on like this cell right here, every single show you see on SpongeBob season 1 through 2, there's about like an inch on both sides, about half an inch on both sides you can't see. And it usually, if I were to take this out of the frame, you would see it bleed actually a little bit past this as well. But I had them square it into the shop for the show. So this is why you have the frame around here. This would eventually become that.
I appreciate that so much.
These are actually what go for a lot more money usually because it's the finished product, everything's wrapped together, you're getting like literally the piece of the show. But to me, it hits harder emotionally. You get to see the sketches that were before the episode even got to that point.
Yeah, like an episode we know so well.
An iconic episode, SpongeBob the Maniac. That one's going down right here. That has to be one of my favorites for sure. Top 4. So there we go, we got those two right there. What if I told you I have another one coming that's not even in this video today, but maybe at the end of this video it could be included if it ships in time. But all I could say is that there's one character in Bikini Bottom that I always said that I would want to be if I could be in Bikini Bottom. Maybe you can remember it. Do you remember it?
You'd want to be Plankton? You want to be Frank? You want to be...
The Flying Dutchman. So maybe we might see something with that soon. Okay, next one coming up, dude. I am so hyped. Do you remember the episode of SpongeBob titled Paper? Where it was a little piece of paper. SpongeBob was using it, stretching it out, making it into a whistle, showing Squidward how much you could do with one piece of paper.
Yeah.
And he actually got that paper from what? You remember that? He opened that paper, and one particular frame, you can see him eat a chocolate bonbon. He throws it in, and the paper goes out. Right here, we have the chocolate bonbon.
Oh! Now that I see that, I remember it.
We have the actual moment where he ate the chocolate bonbon. This paper was the root of the entire episode. Right there.
Time to relax.
And like I was telling you about what's in frame. So you can see this shot right here in SpongeBob. But if you were to look down, some of his body's still there. It just doesn't have any legs because it was not gonna be on screen. So literally why he looks like a legless creature here is because they didn't have any reason to draw the legs because you're not gonna see that on camera. This is all that's coming up on camera. So there's no reason to even have this. But it's so sick because when you get this artwork, you're able to see what was not supposed to be seen. Now we have one more. This was the most expensive.
Oh.
And you will be surprised which character I actually picked. You're gonna be like, wow. So look at the characters we picked. I wanted to try to get a representation of as many characters as I could. I am missing one character. I will say I'm missing one character, and that is Patrick. I don't have the representation of a cell of Patrick yet, but I will get it. But looking at the characters you see here, who do you think?
Pearl.
Pearl.
Or Larry. Someone big.
See?
Or Flying. I mean, Flying Dutchman makes most sense, but
We got the certificate of authenticity on the back. They put it right here in a little pad. That is awesome. I love this episode so much. There's a moment where a character grabs SpongeBob's tongue, pulls it out, grabs a bottle of hot sauce, says, "You got one drop." Let's see the moment. Right here, we have the moment, the actual frame, where Sandy grabs SpongeBob's tongue out of his mouth. I just love this one so much. We get the iconic karate gear, you know, with the freaking glove. And this is like, dude, when you look at this figure we got right here, you know? This right here is, you're looking at what looks like it, and we like that it looks like it, right?
yeah.
This is actually it. We're looking at his glove.
Yeah.
That is actually drawn for the show, his glove, right there. Sandy's glove as well. And I just love the way her freaking dome looks, dude, on top of that for the cell.
Oh yeah.
Just that layering. Okay, I'm gonna stop spitting on it. And let's go and get the last one out. Now, it's funny you said Pearl. We actually have one more in here. I didn't even remember. This has literally been a month since I freaking sent these things out. Let's see what we got here. You said Pearl, right?
I mean, yeah, it's one of them.
Pearl is not in the shot, but she's just behind it. See what we got here.
Oh!
Right here, we got SpongeBob holding back the tears of Pearl inside Mr. Krabs' office after Mr. Krabs had told her that the cool crab wasn't a good idea.
Calm down, girl.
That is so freaking sick.
So these are all the original pieces. Alright, so we have them all out, but I have some bonus content.
Bonus content.
Yes, so I think both of us are in the same vein of we understand the value of these. We understand the value of these, but there's something just so cool about the sketches.
Yes.
I just really enjoy them. And like I said, technically these are more expensive. It's a final product. But to me, I could just be very happy with all of these type of things on my wall. It just looks sick. It just looks sick. So I was like, man, I love all the episodes of the show. The show's amazing. But if I'm gonna have a room with everything iconic from the 90s to the mid 2000s, SpongeBob movie.
Right.
If you were born in the 2000s, you couldn't walk out of your house without seeing the advertisements for the SpongeBob movie. I literally heard about that movie 2.5 years before it came out. When I saw it in the theaters, just the advertisement for it, I was pumped.
Yep.
I had to get something for that. Again, it encapsulates a generation. We got 3 original sketches for the SpongeBob movie.
Oh my god.
Right here, we have SpongeBob and Patrick being actually introduced to the what was in the shell? I don't even remember what's in the shell.
Was it the mustaches?
I think the mustache could have been in here. You guys let me know in the comments down below. But we have Mindy actually revealing the shell to SpongeBob and Patrick and Mike. It's just incredible, dude, because you know how when you watch the movie, you can tell immediately the art difference between the movie and the show. It was just so much better.
Yep.
It was instantly better. But when you kind of look at it, it's like, oh, maybe it's like the graphical in. But we can even look now and see, even from a sketch point, they drew this one better. than the original. Like, it's a different design. He's thinner a little bit. He's got less holes.
Yeah, he's also got like less, like it's like less wavy.
Less
spongy,
wavy.
yeah.
And like I said, that could be something that you could think could be like, you know, in post-production, but it's all the way down to the sketches. They changed his design because the difference between this and this one would have been about 4 years. So that's just like literally the evolution of that character. And then from this movie, if they made cels, but they don't, you would see him downgrade back to TV version.
Yeah.
But somewhere in the middle between these two. And this up here, guys, this is called a, you know, I'm not gonna make up some awesome name, it's just a rough draft. This up here is called a rough draft. It's basically just something to kind of give you an idea of what the frame is supposed to look like until the artist actually makes this piece right here. So this was actually done by somebody else, and somebody else did the final product. This is the one right here, dude. This is the one that like got me to where I had to get this set of photos. Like, I'm not gonna lie, other photos amazing, the one that's behind that's dope too, but this is the one that made me actually get it. You know, I like that you said that I wanted to be Plankton. And I said, yeah, we were talking about Flying Dutchman. Besides the Flying Dutchman, or Flying Dutchman is just like I like my spirit animal for SpongeBob. He's just dope. But Plankton is actually my favorite character on SpongeBob to watch. Like, he's just funny. He's just funny. So I had to get one where he was a demigod. So we got Plankton right there on the pyramid that was made by the Bikini Bottom people after they were enslaved with the Chum Bucket buckets, and they actually built this tower for Plankton right there. But this piece we're looking at, dude, this is what's considered a concept sketch, because this particular frame is not in the show. This would have been the idea of that scene.
So that didn't even make it.
No, this was just a sketch that they made to get the idea of how they were going to animate it.
So it's almost like this is an exclusive, like, one-time look. Like, if you didn't see this, you didn't know it existed.
It's on like almost a an alternative universe, a rendition. It is amazing. Like, if they were to make a SpongeBob concept movie book, which they probably will at some point in time, this is a piece that could literally be featured in that. But you can find a similar frame to this in the show because it obviously did come to fruition. And then last, this piece back here, not as interesting, but it's just an extra piece back here. This would be, I don't actually know what that is, to be honest with you. It's crazy how you literally start from something like this, end up to this, then end up to something like this, then end up with something like this, where you have the frame lines for the show and everything, and then you get something like this.
That's a lot.
It's a lot of drawing, right?
That's a lot, dude.
It's a lot of drawings. Any cartoonist you know that freaking worked post 2005, like, they're next level. The guys nowadays, they got machines, computers, animation can be done on an iPad, and it's amazing. Definitely those people deserve so much respect and work, but I mean, our freaking grandfathers, our freaking origins of animation, those guys worked hard. So freaking shout out to those guys for everything they've done for the industry. But man, I think that taking a good look, I think it's time to put them on the wall.
I think so too.
Alright, let's do it. Alright, so this is a different day than getting all the production cels out. So, remember when we opened the X-ray for the brand new X-ray dissectables, the classic ones, the black and white?
Of course I did.
I figured since we're doing like sketches, I think they would look perfect. But the darker theme over here for all the production art, and not just that, the gold and that silver one.
Okay, alright.
So I have them all out right here, the entire set. Literally this gold one right now, guys, is selling on eBay for over like $70. So these things are definitely raising in value. I want to keep them protected. So I got this.
Oh my god.
This is for baseball bats.
I can see me.
I can see me too. God damn. But you put baseball bats in here. Like usually your grandpa, your dad, your grandpa's dad, he would put baseball bats that's signed by Babe Ruth. Anybody gets signed, you put it in there. But we're gonna put SpongeBob and stuff in there because Steven Hillenburg is our Babe Ruth. So let's go ahead and mount this, and then we're gonna go ahead and get into all the production cels and that stuff. Just go ahead and hook them on there. I already got the holes for it. All right, it's on there. Looking solid?
Next thing you know, your wall's coming down.
Seems solid. So now here's some fast forward motion of us loading it up. Mermaid Man, Barnacle Child. If you watch my live streams, Sammy Cheeks, the silver limited edition Gary, the significantly less limited Gary. Freaking sick, but this one's just one of the sickest ones in the set. And then we got the gold SpongeBob, the most valuable in the set. The classic SpongeBob. Literally, dude, I cannot get over how good these look, even to this day. Those two right there, oh my god. The cleanliness, the cleanness, the super smoothness. The silver limited edition Patrick right here. The regular Pat Back classic. Squidward tentacles. Eugene Krabs. Right here. He went to college. back when it was affordable. Let's go ahead and put him in there, and that's our last one right there. And boom, dude, we got them all in there. The entire set by Jason Freeney, the freaking X-Ray Dissectables Classics.
Want to do the honor of closing it?
Absolutely, let's do it.
Sick.
Protected. And this whole set as a group, guys, is like worth over $500.
Bro,
so,
really?
yes, this is an awesome encapsulator of the entire set right here. That is just literally freaking, I can't even believe how beautiful that is.
That's what I'm gonna call it now, the encapsulator.
The encapsulator. And I think this little section is gonna be perfect because this room is so loud, which I love. But I want this to get a little bit more sophisticated. Alright guys, next thing we're adding on is the Spongebob freaking comic book #1 Porpoise premiere issue. He's ready, and man, freaking nobody else was, because these are $80 now for a raw book.
Oh my god.
Because it's like, you think when a modern book comes out, like, you know, like, oh, I can't be like, you know, with like, when my grandpa was talking about those comic books, you know, like, comic books are dead, they're gone, you know? This book came out in 2014, and is now $80. That's like gotta be one of the fastest growing comics ever.
Yeah.
So let's go ahead and slap this thing on there. And as I said, if you guys haven't already seen the video, I unboxed this thing. It's signed by Bill Fingerbaki, Roger Bumpus, and also Tom Kenny, the voice actors of SpongeBob, Patrick, and Squidward. What if I told you it was signed by SpongeBob, Patrick, and Squidward? Alright, there we go. We got the SpongeBob comic #1. Dude, that thing looks so much cleaner on the wall.
Oh yeah.
Alright, so next we're adding up is the hot sauce photo. We got the Space 4 right here, so let's just sync it, dude. We got it on there, and man, this setup is starting to look extra dope with the official studio artwork, dude.
You know what's so interesting? It makes it look like a professional goof. You know what I mean? Like it's goofy, but then like it's like, oh my god, it's like, do you work for SpongeBob or
yeah,
something?
exactly. It's like sophisticated.
Yeah,
It's
I guess so.
Yeah, like this stuff over here is like, oh yeah, he likes SpongeBob, and I do. And this stuff is dope. It's some of my favorite stuff in the world. But this over here is more like, I like that stuff, but I'm an adult.
Yeah, like, oh yeah, don't worry, I've grown up.
So we got that one hanging up. Now we're gonna add the next one, which is the SpongeBob protecting himself from the flood of water that's Pearl crying in Mr. Krabs' office. All right, now let's put that one on the wall. Oh yeah, lines up just right with the other one. There we go. Perfect, dude. This is so sick. So now, if you look over here, see all the freaking merchandise, but you wouldn't have any of this if it wasn't for this, babies, right here. The original stuff. On the wall, man. That is just like the cell that, like, this is a poster. Look at the way the colors pop on a cell comparatively. Like,
wow.
They just pop so much. The colors are so vivid, it's unbelievable. Now let's add the actual TV guides right up here to make that mural of the original TV guide to SpongeBob next to the original SpongeBob TV. Alright, so first TV guide we're adding, dude, is right here, the SpongeBob one. Exclusive SpongeBob Squarepants download on iTunes. But this is the original TV guide that you would have gotten in your mail. You would have been lucky enough to get one of these covers. Let's go ahead and put the SpongeBob one up first, right in its spot. Dude, that is clean. That is clean. It even looks cleaner on the camera. It's so damn clean. Okay, so we got that one right there. The goal is to make a pretty big mural right there. So let's get started on that. And the next one we're gonna be adding is Pat Back and also Gare Bear. Let's go ahead and put those on there now. Look at this. Danger is afoot. Well, now danger is afoot. This was hard to get this hook up here. So drop a like. Let's go ahead and get this thing inside of its spot though. There we go, dude. This is gonna look so sick when we get the other two to make the full picture. So let's get those up there right now. Alright guys, so we got Mr. Krabs up there. My shadow is blocking it a little bit, but man, that has got to be my favorite ones, that bubble full of money. Oh, you SpongeBob, you barnacle head. We got that one right there. Let's go ahead and add that one on there as well. Alright, so perfect. We got them all on there. Parker's gonna have to catch a shot where there's no glare, but we got them all on there, and damn, that is freaking clean.
Oh yeah, man.
So you have all the original TV guides, absolutely squares this room up together. Well, pun intended. Now, we gotta add the last couple items. It's gonna be right dirt. Save my fish's lives. Alright, next one going up there is the Maniacs. Let's go ahead and drop it on there just like this. Oh, that's as fresh as the day they sketched it. Literally, guys, this whole wall. We're not even done with it, but this has so much. We got the freaking CGC comic book signed by all three of the main cast of Conch Street. We got original animation cells, the most expensive figurine set, and some sketch artwork. The set of 4 TV guides originally that came out when the show was released. piece, dude.
But we're not done.
Nope. This is history on a wall, Parker. We're not done though. We still need a few more. All right, next one we're adding is Squidward with that chocolate bonbon. Let's go ahead and add this one. This is absolutely classic. And this is one of the most forgotten episodes of classic SpongeBob, and I was realizing why. You know this is in the pilot episode?
What?
This is the attachment to the pilot episode, the second half of the pilot. Help wanted.
Oh, that's right, because like SpongeBob are kind of like A and B tracks. You can't play one without playing the next attached to it.
Exactly. So this one doesn't get aired as much because the original pilot of SpongeBob had this song.
Living in the sunlight, loving in the moonlight.
You know they also use that song in Insidious.
Yo, yeah. Super creepy.
That song is actually copyrighted, so they're not able to play it on TV as much as they used to. So that is why you don't see this episode that often. So that makes it even cooler that we have this one. Let's go ahead and put that up there. Gonna have to clean some of the fingerprints off of these babies later. Let's just get them up here for right now. Right there, we got Squidward. We got the SpongeBob art wall here. Now we're gonna add 2 more items. For one, this right here, if you guys don't know what this is the original guide for the SpongeBob Lost in Time Burger King figures. I have the complete set, and honestly, this one's in a frame because you guys know I have some of the other ones like the Pests of the West, some of the other framed items. But this down here, you see these guys? These are the Lost in Time ones right there. I have the complete set, one of my favorites, and the one that I spent the most time collecting growing up. So this ad is very, very personal and close to me. So that's why it's gonna go up there next to the pineapple. And then down there, we got one more comic book you haven't even seen yet. All right, so now let's add the Lost in Time one right there. Yeah, man.
Oh, man. It just blends in the colors, dude.
All right, we need one more right here. And for this spot, we're gonna be putting the Maniac, actual freaking poster from the episode. The actual wanted Maniac poster right here. Originally, I was actually gonna put my other CGC book here, but once we put it there first, it didn't fit that well. And second, we realized that it needed to be something that blended everything together. So we got this, which matches with this episode. The text actually matches with the text in here, along with Mr. Krabs, the freaking karate chopper suit, Mr. Krabs down there. And not just that, of course, SpongeBob himself. And I think that the rough sketch actually helped with the classic design. Now, let's hang up this one. All right, so everything is on it, dude. Look at the wall. We're gonna go and change the lighting here in a second. But let's just do a full scan of everything we got going on here.
Dude. It looks so sick just having like them color hued on the wall.
Yeah, man, everything's got that light blue to give it that underwater vibe. Absolutely incredible. Now that is a SpongeBob desk. So we got the SpongeBob calligraphic shoes, we got the pineapple, we got the art, we got the freaking store display, we got the Mr. Krabs sign, we got the actual Krusty Krab sign with Mr. Krabs and a jealous Plankton next to him. We got all the food to go with the gallery grub on top of the Sega original SpongeBob arcade machine. But our wall art didn't end there. This has not been a part of any other video yet, but it is part of the desk setup, and that is the skateboard wall, dude. And check these out. They're hung up now, and dude, they look a lot sicker being hung up, right?
Oh yeah, man.
Right there, and down there, that poster itself is actually gonna be hanging right here once I get a chance to mount that one as well. All right, so that is it right there, Rep Pack. The SpongeBob Ultimate Gaming Setup. Something that could take you to every single era of SpongeBob, whether it be through the DVDs, the games, the freaking wall art, even the original concept sketches for some episodes. I think we got it all covered, dude. Now I think we're done with the SpongeBob collection. Now the last area we're working on for the complete streaming room is gonna be this section right here. We're gonna be turning this into a complete Naruto vibe, all anime related, all anime themed inside here. Then right here, I have some big surprises for it. We'll have to wait till that comes. It's gonna accompany things perfectly with anime and Pokemon and be a perfect meld. That way it can segue into the rest of the room. So we gotta get that worked on in the next update of the construction room. But I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys did, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe if you're new here, and also check out this video screen right here, which is actually the video where we built this desk right here. So check that out right there. I'll see you guys over there. Absolutely insane. You're gonna see how we made the fish tank, the DVD player, all the different accessories that you didn't even know probably existed. I'll see you guys over there. And as always, Rep Pack, I'll see you beautiful people in the next one. Adios. Bloop.